Myths teach us that everything has a consciousness that flows with energy.
Dense energy, the polluted swamp, produces unhappiness, suffering, and transformation.
Subtle energy, the crystal clear river, generates happiness, gentleness, and expansion. Which is your energy?
The narratives were created by visionary sages with the profound purpose of communicating a universal truth, that everything that exists in the cosmos possesses a form of consciousness. This consciousness is not restricted only to living beings, but permeates energy itself, the elemental forces of nature, such as the wind, the sea, and the earth, and every particle of existence. These ancient storytellers and philosophers explained that the quality of consciousness is intrinsically linked to the fluidity and purity of the energy that sustains it. They use powerful metaphors to illustrate this principle. When energy is dense, murky, stagnant, and slow, resembling a polluted swamp, consciousness manifests itself in an unhappy and heavy way.
I cannot believe you brought us here just for this!
It was your idea in the first place, don't lie.
Stop yelling! People are staring at us!
In this low vibration state, it tends to be aggressive, generating conflict and producing suffering. This suffering, in turn, acts as a catalyst for crisis, an imperative force that opens the painful but necessary path to transformation and purification. It is the inescapable invitation to change. In contrast, when energy is subtle, clear, and vibrant, flowing with the lightness and constancy of a crystal clear river full of life in harmony with its banks, consciousness rises to happiness.
It's reacting to us.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
In the beginning, Gaia and Uranus were an undifferentiated embrace, a single body.
In this high vibration state, it expresses itself in a gentle, compassionate, and creative way. It promotes the sublimation of the lowest emotions and instincts, transforming lead into gold. This energetic and mental purity then opens the way for the expansion of consciousness, allowing connection with higher states of being and the full manifestation of vital potential in harmony with the universe. Oceanus, the Primordial River, Pisces sign.
Oceanus was the primordial vapor that allowed information to flow.
Before biological matter forms, energy fields guide the organization of living systems.
Oceanus, the firstborn Titan, son of Uranus and Gaia, emerged as a colossus of living mist, representing the great freshwater river that encircles the primordial world. He embodies the essence of Pisces, the cosmic desire to dissolve boundaries in the watery matrix of life.
Everything transforms. Dissolution is not destruction. It is the first step of renewal.
Distinguished by his archaic neutrality, Oceanus does not engage in titanic conflicts, the castration of Uranus or titanomachy, demonstrating a cosmic wisdom inherent in his vastness. He is the universal source of all waters, father of Potamoi and Oceanids, the universal solvent of life. Oceanus materializes the archetype of Pisces, the ocean of the psyche, the dissolution of form and the collective subconscious.
Water is the universal solvent, making it essential for biochemical reactions and the emergence of life.
He is the return to unity, the flow that dismantles the ego. On an energetic level, it reflects molecular fluidity and the power to break down rigid structures, preparing for transmutation.
Water breaks down rigid structures at the molecular level, allowing new forms to emerge.
It symbolizes the bosom of Adite, the primordial substance, the abstract space from which everything emanates, and the medium for the propagation of information, Akashic records. Integrating Oceanus is navigating the absolute without getting lost in forms, recognizing the drop as a temporary expression of the eternal sea.
These subtle currents shape growth, regeneration, and the distribution of vitality.
Its forces are the etheric currents that give vitality to the organism. This energy must be channeled and disciplined to prevent emotional chaos from submerging reason. It represents the confrontation with the unconscious. The seeker's work is to transform emotional chaos into an ocean of serenity, mastering the inner waters to reflect higher consciousness. Its integrity resides in absolute neutrality. True strength lies in the ability to contain all opposites without being affected. Integrating Oceanus is ceasing to fear the dissolution of the ego, accepting that we are the river returning to its source. By aligning with Dharma, the human being becomes as flexible as water, allowing the light of unity to shine. Oceanus is the primordial river and the flow of infinity. It teaches us that we need to be like a crystal clear river, with integrity and harmony, and that sometimes the best thing is to let life flow simply as it is.